Hello, this is Mr. Pearson, and this video is on writing numbers using base 10 blocks. Now, place value helps us to know the value of a digit in a number. The value is how much the number is worth. A place value chart has different spaces to show value. We have the ones, the tens, the hundreds, the thousands, the 10,000s, the 100,000s, and it will continue on and on and on depending on how we look at it. Now, one way to show place value is to use base 10 blocks. And base 10 blocks are models that represent the numbers. So here, if you take a look at this screen, you'll see this giant block. This block represents a number in the thousands place. So this particular one is worth 1,000. If you were to count up all of these little squares, you would see that there are 1,000 of them in this block. This block represents a number in the hundreds place. So this particular picture that we're looking at is worth 100. There are 100 of these squares. And this block represents a number in the tens place. It's worth 10 because each one of these rods has 10 squares. And this block represents a number in the ones place. It's only worth 1 because there's only one of these cubes here. Now we can combine these blocks together to make models of a number. So if I take a look, I can see that there is 1, 2, 3, 4 of the tens rods. So we know that there's a 4 in the tens place. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 of the ones place. So this model shows the number 48. 4 in the tens place, 8 in the ones place. And what number is shown by this model? Well, if you look, you'll see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4 of the hundreds. There are 1, 2, 3 of the tens, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the ones. So this model shows 435. You have 4 of the 100s, 400, 3 of the 10s, so 30, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the ones, 435. Now what model is shown, or what number is shown by this model? Well, again, we're going to count. So we have 1, 2, 3 of the thousands. We have 1, 2 of the hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4 of the tens, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the ones. So we have the number, this model shows 3,246. All right, now time for a little quiz. You've got a model on the screen, and I want you to tell me what number is shown by this model. So take a moment, count up what you see, and then tell me, is it A, 3,414, B, 4,310, C, 3,410, or D, 4,304. So go ahead and take a moment and count that, see what you come up with. And if you told me that the correct answer was 4,304, because there are 4 in the thousands place, 3 in the hundreds place, no tens, there are no tens rods here, and 4 in the ones. If you said letter D, 4,304, you would be correct. Okay, here's another one for you. What number is shown by this model? Is it 3,413? Is it B, 3,013? Is it C, 3,043? Or is it D, 4,304? So take a moment and count those up, see how many are in each place, and then you can guess the answer. If you said the answer was 3,043, you would be correct because there was 3 in the thousands place, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the tens place. There are no hundreds here, and 1, 2, 3 in the ones, 3,043. Okay, well, what number is shown by this model? Is it 457? Is it 475? Is it 4,507? Or is it 4,570? Take a moment, look at the model. Look at each section that's there and then go ahead and choose your answer. If you chose the answer of letter A, 457, you would be correct because there are 1, 2, 3, 4 in the hundreds. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the tens, so there's 50. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the ones for 7, 457. Well, that was our video on how to write and find numbers using base 10 models. A special thanks to these stores, these groups, for providing the materials we used to make this. I hope that it was enjoyable to you. Good luck in your studies. And again, this is Mr. Pearson.